everybody, and welcome to another episode from the Board Game Man. My name is Jamie Cloninger, and now let's first think of back in 1977. Were you a fan of this? Did you enjoy playing this? Well, if you did, then you'll enjoy playing this, Space Invaders Dice from 2017. Let's go to the gamer's table, and I'll show you how to play it. Okay, everyone, we are now at the gamer's table. Let me show you the components of the game. First of all, you have your little rule book here, and it has pictures and diagrams of how you play the game. I cannot believe how many typos I've seen in this thing, so it's pretty amazing. They didn't go through and do a spell check, so I'm really kind of shocked. I mean, in the first sentence, I was like, what? Totally spelled the name Square wrong and everything else. I was like, wow. And unfortunately, spelling is very big for me, and I noticed it right away. There was so many typos in this thing. It was unbelievable. But anyway, this is it. This is the little rule book. Then you have your score pad, and they're actually two-sided, which is pretty cool. So they're actually double-sided. But you can see there is your little your Space Invaders and the UFOs on the top. Pretty darn cool. Then you put your high score in the upper right-hand corner, so that's pretty cool. And you'll see on the very bottom of the score sheet, it'll always remind you what order to do it. So you see, I'll teach you all this stuff. It says like the laser dice rolls. It'll tell you the attack dice rolls. It tells you on the very bottom. So in case you go, what am I supposed to do next? You can actually look on the bottom and it'll kind of remind you. These are the laser dice. And there's 3 of them. 1 through 6. Then you have the special UFO die. So when you actually destroy one of the UFOs, you actually roll this die, and you can get anywhere between 50 to 300 bonus points for blowing up a UFO. And then you have the 8 attack die. And you'll see they have green, we have red, we have green and blue, so you can choose which one you want to blow up. And then you have the X's, which you don't want those. Those means you missed. And then you have the shield, which you remember these from playing Space Invaders, the little shields. So I'll show you how this starts off. Put these over here. First thing you're going to do is you're going to roll 2 of the 3 laser dice. This is going to show this. This is when you're going to be choosing 3 of these rows that you cannot shoot on. So first of all, you're going to roll 2 of the 3 laser dice. You're going to roll them in there. It's a 2 and a 1, so it's going to be 3. So what you're going to do is you're going to take one of these die and place, I'll put it right in the front here, and place it on 3. Okay? Now you're going to take the remaining 2, roll them again. 4 and 2 is 6. So you'll take one of these die and put it on 6. Then you roll the die one more time, and we have a 4. So these are the 3 rows that I cannot shoot up in those rows. 3, 4, and 6. Now, say for instance I rolled these 2 and I rolled a 3, you just roll again. So if you roll on a one that you're already on, you just roll again. So right now these are the 3 that I cannot shoot up on. Now let me put the UFO die to the side here. Now this is when you're going to roll all 8 of these dice. So let's go ahead and roll these 8 dice real quick, and I'll show you what each one of these does. So right now I rolled one of the shields. So this allows you to take off one of the laser dice. So you're actually open to shoot in one of those rows. So let's go ahead and take off the 6. So I went ahead and take that off. So the shield is done. Now you can see here I have, oh boy, it's not very good. 3 greens, a blue-green, and 3 X's. Not a very good start. What you have to do is when you roll the blue shields is what you want to start off with, because the bottom row are the blue. The bottom 2 are the blue. The 3rd and 4th row are green. And then you have the pink, the top row. And then you have the UFO, which you use any other extra die. You can use any one of those colors. If you're already at the top, you can use a spare one to shoot the UFO. So right now, we didn't roll very well because we have a blue-green, which we can use either blue or green. So let's go ahead and use that. We're going to go ahead and shoot up one of these. We'll do row 2. We're going to shoot up this blue one here. So put that aside. Now, this is the choice I can make. This is pretty, ooh boy, this is pretty bad here. I can choose not to just roll these. I can just go ahead and say, you know what, I don't want to roll these. But then I have 3 X's. Now let me tell you what the X's do. You have a row here and a row here that are empty. For every miss that you have to hit an X here. So you're going to say I had 3 of these and I didn't want to re-roll them. I'd put an X here, here, and here. The game ends when you fill up this row and fill up this row with X's. Okay? Now if I choose to re-roll, so say I want to re-roll these 3. Any unused dice, like say I rolled it again, I rolled a pink or I rolled a green that I can't use, it's double the penalty. So if I were to say I re-rolled one of these, okay, and I rolled something I couldn't use, then it'd be 2 X's against me instead of just the 1. So that's how that gets you. So we have 3 X's here. I'm going to go ahead and go for it. So that's what we'll do here is I'm going to go ahead and re-roll these 3 X's. I got a blue and a blue-green, so that's actually pretty good, but I still managed to get an X. So unfortunately, I'm going to get hit with 2 X's on this because I re-rolled it, and that was it. So we're going to have 2 X's here. 1 X here, 1 X here. That's 2 strikes against me there. Now I have the blue-green and I have the blue. So obviously what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to work on this row here. So I'm going to use this blue for this. And the blue-green, I can use it towards the green, so I'm going to go ahead and use green here. And so on. Okay? So that is good to go. So let's go to... Okay, so that's the end of the first round. So after you finish one round, this is the solo game we're doing, you're going to cross off one of the red ships. This gets taken off, and you will cross off one of the red ships. We'll go ahead and cross off this one. So every round that goes by that you don't shoot up the row and you don't shoot the UFO, you're going to X out one of them. Okay. Once 2 rows are taken up, so this is the first row that's empty. Once I finish this row, every 2 rows you complete, you take out an attack die. Then you'll only have 7, and then once I have 4 filled up, then you take out another. So every 2 rows that you fill up, you take out an attack die. So you have less and less dice to roll. That's what makes it tougher. Remember in the game when you start shooting them down, it starts going back and forth? That's kind of what that shadows. Okay, so here we go. Oh, first of all, we got to do the laser die. So we're going to do the laser die. 6 and 2, that's going to be 8. So we're going to go ahead and take one of these, place it on 8. We're going to take these 2 die. 5 and 3, that's 8. So you're going to go ahead and roll it again because I already have 8 already. 2 and 3, that's 5. So we're going to put one of these on 5. And then the final roll is going to be 2. So 2, oh, that's a bummer because I can't finish that row. So we got 2, 5, and 8 are now the rows I can't shoot down. Unless I roll a shield and I can remove it. So you still have all 8 dice because we only have the 1 empty row. We don't have 2 empty rows yet. My goodness, 4 X's? Are you serious? Ay, ay, ay. So we have 3 pinks, which is very bad because I can't even get to those pinks yet. And I do have a blue. So let's go ahead and cross off a blue. We'll do row 3 here. We're going to go ahead and cross off that one. You can choose not to even use these dice. So if there are ones that you can't use, you don't have to re-roll them per se. You can just say, I'm not going to use these. I'm not going to re-roll them. But then I have 4 X's here, so I definitely have to try to re-roll. But say if I have these 4 X's and all 4 of these dice I can't use, that's 8 X's against me. And that's going to really do some damage. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go for it. So here we go. Oh, there we go. We rolled pretty well here. Nice. I can use pretty much all these. So I got a green, green, blue, green, and a pink. That is awesome. So this is how I'm going to use this. Oh, I can't go in that row. I was gonna finish that row, but I can't. I'm blocked here. So what I can do, oh, this would be perfect actually, is I'm going to use the blue-green to start to hit this one. Then I have the 2 greens here. I'll go ahead and boom, boom. And the pink, I'll use this, boom. And just like that, we finish off that row. So we're good there. And then we have to cross off another UFO. So we're going to go ahead and cross off this one. And you can cross off any of them that you want. Just right now, it seems like I'm really busy over here, so I want to kind of cross those off over there. Now, You notice that now I have 2 rows that are empty. This row is automatically the first row that's empty. And then I have this one is complete. So now I have to take out one of the attack die. Those are now taken out of the game. And now I have 7 that I'm rolling. I'm going to roll all the dice. We have 2 pinks. We have a blue. We have a blue-green, a green, and 2 X's. Okay. So what we can do here is I'm going to go ahead and take one of these pink, because you can use any die that you want. Let me double check to make sure I want to do that. Yeah, we can do that because I can't make it up all the way in the row. So, oh, you know what I forgot to do? Is I forgot to do the laser die. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's do the laser die. I forgot after that this is the 3rd round. I was wondering why something didn't feel right. Okay, so let's do the 3rd round. 2 and 1 is 3, so I'm going to go ahead and block 3. 3 and 6 is 9, so we're going to block 9. And then the final roll, woo, is a 6. So we're going to go ahead and put that there. So those are 3. Okay, now I get to roll the 7 die. Sorry about that. All right, so here we go. We have 2 X's. We have 2 blue-greens. I like those doubles. Those are really nice. Those ones you can either choose blue or green. Those actually come in handy. A blue, a pink, and a shield. So I can decide to take a shield off, and I know which one I'm taking off. This one right here. That way I can finish off this row here. So what we can do is I have a blue, green, and blue. So what we probably should do here is let's go ahead and shoot up one of these rows here. I'm going to go ahead and use this blue and this blue-green to knock off these 2. Okay. Then I have the blue-green, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot the green here. And then I'm going to go ahead and this pink one here, I'm going to go ahead and utilize to shoot the UFO. I can use any color I want. I can use a blue, blue-green, or pink to shoot up. As long as all these are shot up, I can use this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use it for the UFO. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the UFO die and find out how many points I get. 100 points. So I get, go ahead and turn it this way, that way I can write on it. So what you do is you write 100 underneath that UFO. Now, so I got 100 points for that. Now I have the 2 X's I got to deal with. Do I just want to take the 2 X's, or do I want to try to re-roll? But if I don't get it right, then I get double the penalty. But if I do, then I'm good to go. Let's go ahead and re-roll these 2 X's. I'm going to re-roll them. All right, there we go. I got a blue, green, and a green. Nice. So what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and shoot this green here. And I got a blue, green. I'll go ahead and shoot this one here. Perfect. And then we're done with that. Now we got to X off another UFO. And let's see, we got 1 row, 2 rows. We still down to 2 rows, so that's good. So we still have the 7 die still to go. All right, so let's do the laser die. Roll 2 of them. 2 and 1, that's going to be 3. Man, I don't mind blocking that one because that one's done. So I don't mind blocking that one. I don't mind blocking 1 either because that's just nothing there. So we're doing pretty good. Only 2 X's so far, so we're actually doing really well. 5 and 4 is 9. We're going to go ahead and block the 9. And a 6. Just like that. So we're going to roll all 7 dice. We have a blue, 2 blue-greens, 2 shields, which is awesome, a pink, and 1 X. So let's go ahead and, well, the 2 shields right here, I might as well remove these 2 because this one's already shot up already. So we're going to go ahead and remove these 2. These 2 shields are done. Okay. I got a blue here, so let's go ahead and shoot this blue. And I got these 2 blue-greens. Might as well use those for 2 greens. And I got the pink right there. We're going to go ahead and use to shoot up. I can do any one of these, really. I'll go ahead and do this one. That one is done. Now I have 1 X. Do I want to re-roll that X? And... no, yeah. Let's re-roll that X. X is a blue-green. That's a good one to roll. So I'll go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and use it to blow up this UFO right here. Bam. I can use any one I want. So there we go. We're going to blow up that UFO. UFO is now going to be worth 50 points. Boo. That's the lowest one on there. So 50 points for that one. Okay. there you have it. So now we have 1, 2, we have 3 rows that are complete. So we're still using the 7 dice. But first we got to use the laser die. 5 and 4 is 9. 3 and 4 is 7. And the last one is 2. All right, there we have it. We still can use all 7 dice. We have 2 greens, a green, a blue, and a pink, and 2 X's. So what I'll do is I have to do the blues first before I can get to the greens. So we're going to go ahead and shoot off this. Let's see, what do I want to do? You know, I want to make sure I get that UFO right there. So I'm going to use the pink first. Let's do the pink. We're going to shoot the pink. Then I'm going to take one of these greens. I'm going to go ahead and use it to blow that one up. So we got that. So let's go ahead and roll the dice, see what we got. Another 50. Jeez, come on, Jamie. Rolling crap for these bonuses. So we got 50 points for that one. All right. So we got that's out of the way. So now what I'll use this blue and blue-green to shoot up these 2 blue ones here. And I'll use the green for this one here. And there you have it. I got the 2X. What do I want to do with these? Yeah, let's do it. Rerolling those. I still got an X. So that's going to be 2 X's against me there. I got a blue, which is the perfect color I like. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot the bottom one here. And I'm going to take double the penalty on that one. So now I have 4 X's against me. And now this row is done. This round is done. So I cross off another UFO. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows are complete. So now another attack die is now taken out of the game. And now I have 6 remaining. So let's go ahead and do the laser dice. 6 and 4 is 10. Take these 2. 2 and 2 is 4. And the last roll is a 3. So 3, 4, and 10 are now blocked. Which is actually pretty good because 3 and 4 are already shot up already. So I don't care about those rows. Oh, ouch. 4 X's. Ouch. That's not good. And then we got 2 blues. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and let's finish up this row here. And let's start this row here with those 2 blues. Now we have a big decision. We got 4 X's. If I blow those 4 X's and turn into 8, that's going to do some major damage here. And but you know what? We've done so well with these rolls. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and do it. Oh, ouch. That's 4 right there. Jeez. Yikes. There's a green that I can't use. That's against me as well, too. So that's actually 6 against me there. And then I have a shield, but that shield doesn't do me any good right now. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So now I have 6 X's I got to put in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that, my friends, really hurt right there. Okay, so now we're down to the nitty gritty here, and we got to cross off a UFO. And we'll roll 2 dice. There's the 3, 2 and 1. So we're going to put that there. We got 2 and 2 is 4. And the last roll is 1. That is a very good number to have because there's nothing down that row. So we still got 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. So we still have the 6 remaining. Oh my goodness. My game's going to be ending pretty soon. I can feel it. We got 3 X's there. We got a shield, which I can go ahead and it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it don't really matter on that one because all these 3 rows are already taken care of. We got a blue and a green. So I'm going to go ahead and take out this blue and this green. Actually, I should have probably taken that green. But that's okay. And we got the 3 X's here. I don't want to take any chances on that, so I'm just going to take those 3 X's. So I'm going to go X, X, and X. Cross off a UFO. Now what we got is we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We still got 4 rows, so we're still good. So we still have the 6 die that we're still rolling here. We got 1 X. We got, wow, we got a blue and we got 3 blue greens and a green. So that is really, really nice. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take these 2, the blue and blue-green, and I'm going to go ahead and, you know what, I'm going to take these 2 blue-greens. I'm going to go ahead and There's no pinks. I can't use it. I was going to try to use it for something else, and I can't do that. Okay, so what we'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and use the 2 blue-greens for these two. One there, and one there. We got another blue-green I'll use here, and then I got a green I'll use here. So I could really use some pinks right now. And then I have 1X here. Do I want to take that chance? I'll just take the 1X. I'll take the 1X. So the 1X is there. So now we still have the 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, because we didn't quite finish off the row here. This gets marked off. Okay, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty now. We got 1 ship left here and 4 spaces remaining. Of course, the game does end when you get all X's across. So you can still play even when all the ships are gone, or the UFOs are gone. It's when you get all the X's all the way across. That's when the game ends. We're almost at the end here. We got 2 laser dice going. 4 and 2 is 6. Well, we're not really doing anything on this far right. It's like completely bare over there. 2 and 2 is 4. And the last die is 6. We already got 6 on there. We'll reroll again. 5. So 4, 5, and 6. So all 3 of these right here. So we still got 1, 2, 3, 4 that are full. So I still have 6 dice still to go here. All right, here we go. I'd like to be able to shoot this one down if I can. So let's see what we got. We got 2 X's, and we got 4 blue-greens. Oh, I'm sorry. Do I got a pink? I didn't see that pink. I think I accidentally rolled it over. I don't think I had a pink there. So I have 4 blue-greens. Really use a pink right there. That way I can blow that one up. Okay, so what we'll do is... let's do... maybe I should do these 4 here. Maybe I should do blue, blue, green, green. That's what I'll do. Blue, blue, green, green. So that's what I'll do there. Now I got the 2 X's. I'm just going to accept those 2 X's because if I roll 2 wrong, the game's over. So I'll go ahead and do that. And now we still have just the 4 rows that are completed. So we're still going on. We do the laser dice. I almost forget the laser dice. So let's forget that. 6 and 2 is 8. So we got 8 right there. Next roll is a 3 and a 1, so that's 4. And the last roll is a 4, which we already have already. So we're going to roll that again. 1. So those are 3 rows set up. We'll go with that. We got a pink and 2 shields, which I don't know if I need the shields. Oh, probably for that one. We got 2 blues, a green, and a pink. Oh, you know what? I forgot to cross off that last ship there, that last UFO. Because every round you got to cross one off. Okay, so much for blowing that one up. Doggone it. Okay, so what we'll do is... I got 2 shields to take care of, so I'm going to go ahead and take this one off and this one off. Take care of those 2 shields. And I'm going to go ahead and use the green and the pink to go ahead and knock off these 2. Because the higher aliens you get, the higher the points are, which I'll show you on the screen once we're done. And then I have my 2 blues. I'll go ahead and shoot off these 2 blues down there. And then we're good there. And now we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we still got the 6 dice. But if I complete one more row, I'm going to lose another die. Oh, I'm sorry. Laser dice. Laser dice. Do laser dice. 6 and 4 is 10. 3 and 4 is 7. And 2. All right, here we go. All right, we're going to roll all 6 dice, see what we can do here. What kind of damage can we inflict? We got 2 blues, 2 blue-greens, and a pink. Well, gee, that's a whole row right there. That's beautiful. And we got 1 X to contend with as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and use these all the way up here. So we're just going to go, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I can't use that row, and I can't go that row. I can use the pink for this row, or I can just use, I'm just going to do a whole row. Blue, blue, blue-green, and pink. Well, that's a perfect row, right? Perfect roll right there. 1X, so I'll just contend with the 1X. I'll just put the 1X there. There we go. We're done with that. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have 6 rows to complete. So now another attack die is gone. Just like that. Now I only have 5 left. We're down in the nitty-gritty now. 2 and 2 is 4. 4 and 2 is 6. Last die, 5. 4, 5, and 6 are blocked. Here we go. And we've got 2 pinks, 2 blues, and a blue-green. So what we're going to do here is let's go ahead and finish off some rows. That's what I'm saying. So let's go ahead and finish off this one for one of the pinks. Another pink there. We got 2 blues and a green. So let's go ahead and go... Yeah, blue, blue, and green right there. Where we'll utilize all those. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now another attack die goes down. And now we're down to 4 dice left. Not bad for my first ever game here. 6 and 3 is 9. 3 and 3 is 6. And a 3. Okay, let's see what we can do here. 1x. Oh, definitely got to make sure I reroll that one. We got a shield. I can take the shield off. Oh boy, well 3 I don't care about. These ones I have pinks left, but I don't have any pinks up there. Let's go ahead and just take the roll 9 off. So I took care of the shield, and I have a blue and a green. Let's see here. I think I'll just use the green because I can't use the blue, so we'll put the green there. I got the 1x. Let's go ahead and roll it. See what we can do, and it's a pink. Oh, nice. And we'll shoot off that pink right there. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We still got the 4 dice still. Wow, hanging on by a thread here. 7, because we got 4 and 3. 4 and 1 is 5. And the final, whoops, woo, runaway dice there, 1. Okay, here we go. We got a blue, blue, green, and green. But no pinks. So I use the green. And that's all we can use there. That is all. That's all we can use right there. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, well, we're still down to 1 left here. 5 and 3 is 8. Okay. 1 and 1 is 2. And 6. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Need some pinks. Got a shield and 2 blues. Oh, yikes, and an X. Let's take off this shield because I still have that pink one up top there. Got 2 blues I can't use. That's the shield. And the X is going to be a pink. So go ahead and shoot off that one there. We're good there. Now we just finished up another row. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we are down another die. Woohoo! All right. Roll the 2. 7. 2 and 2 is 4. And a 5. Okay, now we only got 3 dice to go here. I only need is 2, let's see, a green, pink, and a pink. There's a shield, but that doesn't really matter. I don't really care, so we'll just use that for that. Now, I could choose to re-roll that shield if I wanted to, but if I re-roll the shield and it's something I can't use, then that's double the penalty. So, we got a pink. Go ahead and mark that off. That's cool. But now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We still got 3 left here. We got 1 pink to go. Can we do it? 7. 2 and 1 is 3. And 6. That's good. Didn't block the 1 row that I needed, which is 12. So that's good. And I think 12. Oh, you know what? I made a mistake. Because I can't shoot this pink unless I have this green first. So let's go ahead and mark that off. We're going to use this one here. I'm going to replace it with that one. So this green and pink are the ones I still need to get. Just realized that. My bad. I'm trying to cheat here. Okay, got a shield. I don't really care. We'll take the shield off. We got a blue and a green, which I can use the green. Now, if I want to, I can re-roll that blue and see if I can try to get something. Or you can choose not to use it, which in this case I will not use. Because I want to get that last pink right there. That would be wonderful. I think it's, yeah, it's this one right here. Okay, 6 and 1 is 7. As long as I don't roll a 10, that'd be great. 3 and 1 is 4. And the last one is 5. And put that there. Now let's see if I can roll a pink to knock off that last one. There it is right there. Boom. And just like that, I knocked off that. We won the game. I actually survived. I actually had one square left and actually survived. So you can show, let me show you real close. On the bottom of each one, you can see the, let's see if I can get the focus here. Let's see if we get the focus here. There we go. So you can see on the very bottom, yeah, it's kind of hard to show you here. On the bottom, you see the blue, all the blues are 10 points, the greens are 20 points, and the pinks are 30 points. Okay? And then, of course, you add up your bonuses on the top with the UFOs. And after you add up all that, you'll see how many points I end up getting here. So we got 1190, I'm sorry. So 1190 would be my high score. And that's what you put in the upper right-hand corner, 1190. And that. Okay, one thing I do want to mention is when you're playing a multiplayer game, it's very similar to how I just played it. It's very, very similar, but each player has their own score pad. But if one player blows let's just say you got 3 players, and player 3 blew up the last UFO, then player 1 and 2 also have to cross off that UFO. So that's the interesting part, is actually whoever, like say later on I blew up this first one, then everyone else, all the other players, must cross off that same UFO. But that's pretty much how it works all the way through. Solo is very, very similar to the multiplayer. And like I said, the only thing difference is when one player blows up a UFO, that UFO gets taken out as well. And you do not cross off a UFO after each round. So that's something you do not do in a multiplayer game. So that's the only 2 things that are different in multiplayer. But pretty much after that, that's pretty much the game. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so very much. And there you have it, Space Invaders Dice game from 2017. It's a pretty cool little adaptation to the game. I mean, it's kind of, I would never know how to put together a Space Invaders game, either a cards or dice or anything like that. So I think it's a pretty decent attempt at it. I think it's pretty cool. And you can have the solo game as well, so you can go after your whole high score. But anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, please click on the like button down below. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you're notified of my next video that uploads. And until next time, happy gaming!